It's another beautiful Thursday night. And tonight on Broken Pen, we dive into the heartbreak of silent sacrifice. When love and loyalty collide with power and control. Asada gave her time, her energy, her dreams, all in the name of partnership. But just when she thought she was building an empire with the man she loves, she was handed the role of a helper. Now, the family is stepping in, the business is expanding, and her name is nowhere on the paperwork. Is this the cost of love or the sign to walk away? This is not just a story about business, it's about betrayal in disguise. Let's break the silence. Let's open the pen. We're coming to you live from MX24 TV here in East Legon and refreshed by Nags, Calabash, and Cocktails. Of course, you can join the conversation on all our social media platforms with the hashtag Broken Pen. Remember, our name on social media is MX24GH, or you can send us your messages via our WhatsApp number 0550-331-511. Of course, my name is Yavita, and I am absolutely delighted to get to see you guys today. Unfortunately, last week we couldn't, I wasn't feeling too well, so we couldn't come to you live. But today, I'm strong. That's why I'm wearing green and white, because no matter what the devil does, I am evergreen and I'm victorious. You see what I did there? Of course. Guys, today with me in studio, he's an environmental, what's he? Environmentalist. Nkamiyaka environmentologist. He's an environmentalist, an event planner, and he is Albert Kwabena. Or say hi, Albert.
Hello.
So no, why did you glasses? See, there is some only problem there, but
When
Obi Obaba says show we so share glasses. That means they are coming with problem and trouble.
I'm actually not bringing any problem, but the story is very heartbreaking
Uh-huh.
because I've witnessed something like that
Like
personally,
that? Oh, really?
something similar, but not with a partner.
Oh, but
Yes.
oh, okay. And yeah, man,
Bending.
and of course, we're joined by a beautiful bilingual administrator, Belinda de la de Mensa. Hi, Belle.
Hi.
Wait, oh, bilingual administrator.
Business admin.
How, what is that? How is
So
that?
I'm bilingual, so I
Okay.
speak French and English.
Oh!
Yes.
Tu parles français?
Oui. Je sais que c'est tout ce que tu peux parler, c'est ça. I literally said I knew that's all you could say.
Oh! Come back and you want to say, oh, no!
No?
Je parle français
Un peu.
in large quantities. Mimi call it a large quantity. Oh, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
You hardly hear people tell you that they actually, because usually when you ask any Ghanaian, oh, do you speak French? They say, oh, me, you see, I can't speak it, but I can read, I can write it.
No. I didn't go to school to waste my parents' school fees.
Thank you.
To read.
I'm not for French school. French bakumpo. But it's amazing the way you even said it. That should be the you took one call Paris. Yeah, you home at you. Most of us that have plans of going to Paris. How will you speak the French?
You'll be fine.
But it's nice to have you. Thank you guys so much for coming, Albert.
Thank
Belinda,
you.
thank you. Is it okay if I call you Deladem?
That's actually what I love.
Deladem. In the Albert, me for Kwabena and answer what they keeping Albert now.
I'll bet my Kwabena.
Yeah, no
Opa, Kwabena say.
Kwabena say I'm pa. Yes, Antiniana.
Me yes something.
Yeah, they.
Me a guan.
Come back, baby, but
yeah.
Thank you guys for coming today. Guys,
Thanks,
today's
Paulina.
story is titled, Am I Being Pushed Out? But before we delve into the discussion, we want to say a big thank you to Cowbell Coffee. They say success. Everybody wants it. Everybody dreams of it. We all aspire to succeed and make a mark in life. We push ourselves to excel, enduring challenges along the way just to be successful. Charlie, when work gets tough, and I bet you it will, you need that extra boost to keep pushing forward. And on those days when you need someone to be there for you, Cowbell Coffee will be by your side. It's a rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with a great taste and aroma that will kickstart your day. Whether you're working or just creating memories with friends and loved ones, coffee will be there with you every moment. So, no matter where you are at, as you chase after those goals, keep Cowbell Coffee close to stay motivated and going. Remember, Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment. And now to today's story.
Hello, MX24. Please let your readers advise me on what I should do. I'm a 28-year-old lady by name Asada. My boyfriend, Gideon, who is 32 years, and I have been together for 3 years. We had the best of memories together. We even started discussing marriage. He recently left the country to further his education. Gideon came from a very stable and affluent home. Whatever he wanted, he could get it. What about me? I came from a humble background. No silver spoon. I left home early and hustled my way up, and by God's grace, I started to build a life. Before Gideon left, he ran a business which I fully supported. I kept things running when he wasn't around on some days while in the country. We both agreed that once he was settled abroad, I'd fully take over. I even considered quitting my 9 to 5 just to focus on the business. It was that promising. In my second month working by side on the business, we worked so hard that we tripled our usual monthly salary. I saw the potential. I believed in what we were building together. Recently, I opened up to him. I told him how tired I was, how my job and the commute were draining the life out of me. I missed being creative. I told him I couldn't wait for us to restart the business on a bigger scale when I fully took over. I had even started preparing plans, drafting ideas, and more. Then, out of nowhere, he told me he is putting his mom in charge. She'll control the shop, the sales, the money. And me? He wants me to just handle social media and customer relations. It felt like a slap. I didn't say anything. Probably he was being influenced or something. Or maybe he didn't see me as part of his vision. I began thinking to myself, for some reason he started acting cold towards me. I said nothing. I didn't want to come off as someone with ulterior motive, so I just stayed silent. Now he says the business is about to launch again and he wants me involved, but only as a helper. Everything is being registered in his mother's name. His siblings will also be part. Like it's turning into a family empire. And I feel I am slowly being pushed out. I tried speaking to his mom, but she has sort of shut me down. I still want to help. I still want to be there for him. But truthfully, I feel like an outsider. Also, anytime I've asked him about our relationship and what next with our marriage plans, he brushes me off. He doesn't seem enthusiastic anymore. What has changed? Like all my efforts meant and mean nothing. I'm wondering now, should I ask him what my role really is? What I stand to gain? Or should I keep quiet, stay loyal, and risk working myself to the bone for something that might never truly be mine? How do I fix all this?
Huh. Now, this story, it's quite a sad one. But, okay, you know what? I'm not even going to say it too much. I've got Deladem and Kwabna here. And I'm going to start with Deladem. Because, of course, it's a woman that has written to us. So I just want to start from Deladem. Should love mean sacrificing your own career for someone else's dream?
Not at all.
Why?
Okay, I think I want to take it from the context of love. You know, let me take it a bit biblical. When God asked us to love one another, He said you should do unto others what you do unto yourself.
Yes.
So what the level of sacrifice I'll sacrifice for myself is the type of level of sacrifice I should say. Now, these people we are talking about, they are not married.
Yeah.
And those type of sacrifices should, in quote, husband and wife. So even if I would want to sacrifice my career for my husband, it should be worth it. I'm not saying that I won't be able to do it. But then, why should you sacrifice your whole future for someone that hasn't sacrificed his for you yet? He even left you at a point to go and study abroad. Only God knows the things he did today.
I think she's moving with the idea that they had already had conversations about marriage.
Sweetheart, people do have conversations.
Then they will leave
And
you.
they change their mind.
They will leave you.
Yes.
They will tell you they'll marry you and then
Oh, we have one here. He will defend it.
Oh,
But
wow.
then the truth is, people, you see, the powerful thing about our mind is God gave us our will. That is why a mind that cannot be changed, then the mind is not thinking.
Yeah.
So any mind that is thinking and is always active is always changing. So if this man, you've had a conversation at a point, you need to remind yourself, ask again, please, are we still on the same page?
Yes.
Or you have moved to
Before
the next
making
page.
such sacrifices.
How?
The way I like to talk, yes, me na me metna store no. I beg you. I beg you. But again, this is a personal opinion.
Yeah, very personal.
Very personal.
Yeah.
Pabna.
So, before I say whatever I say, why are you throwing shade to me?
But it is a man that did this.
Are
to
you
the
not
woman.
a man?
Are you not a man?
Okay, I can see the gang on me though.
I'm not
But
gang on you.
anyway,
I'm just saying that
anyway,
we're a man.
I think the lady should run, because we came to a consensus that we are doing this together.
Yes.
And I will take in charge if you are not around. Now you come in and change your mind that your mother is
The one that is going to be in charge.
Then you should start thinking, because you even talk about marriage in the line and he's acting funny.
The moment you
Should be
start acting
smart.
funny, you should walk away.
You should start running. I'm a man.
I said walk. He said run. You have to be
I'm
running.
a man, so I know what I'm saying. Because
Okay, so
if
we
we are not
weren't
interested,
wrong when we said he's
no,
a man.
no, wait, like seriously. If I'm not interested, I'll
Yes.
start acting funny,
Yeah.
because
What are some of the things men do when they are no longer interested in marrying somebody?
in marrying someone,
Yes.
Avoidance.
Of course, we've seen that this one, he started with, oh, my mother will take care of the thing.
Yeah.
Something that you had already told her that she was going to be in charge of it.
Have you seen? There's a similar case with a PSG player when his wife divorced, and not knowing his property was
What's
given
in his
to
mother's name?
name. You get it?
That one, dear.
So you should know, if something like this is happening, why will you sit and ask yourself, should I still be a customer
But
relationship?
you haven't answered our question. How do we know you people are
How do
changing?
you-
Why
What
be
are
like
some
that?
of the
Why be like
signs?
that?
What are some of the signs?
Have you seen? My brothers are watching me.
And so you have to
So you have to
tell
tell
us.
us.
We two, we are your brothers.
Yeah, we are
Okay,
your
so
sisters.
brothers and sisters in Christ.
Yeah.
In such situation,
Yes.
you see, communication is not
As
free,
uh-huh.
as fluent as you guys have, and he will be distancing himself from you. Oh, I'm going here to meet the boys. Oh, I'm not available to do this for you. Oh, do this for me. Oh, no. Something like
No,
that.
because I think we did a quite opposite of the story where the conclusion was that if he wants to, he will.
It will.
And I think our guest even gave an example of dating somebody that was in Ghana,
Yeah.
but he's able to keep up with every celebration that she has.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nene, what do you people want?
We want God and everything.
So
from-
we should turn ourselves into God and come and stand in front
Oh,
of you
have you seen,
before.
we love our women. We cherish our women a lot. And we'll do everything to make them happy. And
But
put
those
a
are
smile
for
on
women
their
that you guys
faces.
actually love.
That was what I was about
But we are
saying.
talking
Yes.
about love.
But you because
Yes.
men can say, "Oh, we love this person," and then the way they would treat the person,
They always know who
some,
they
some,
want.
sometimes
Exactly.
some men are brought up differently.
Oh.
No, there are some homes where they show love, but I don't have to do this for the woman. It doesn't mean that I don't love her. You get it? Why are you saying as if what I'm saying? I'm bad?
because you did, and you're kasa. But Kwabena, I have another question.
Okay.
When you pour time, you pour your energy, you pour your ideas into your partner's business, does it mean you've automatically become a stakeholder or a shareholder?
So that's what I was talking about. For you to go into a business with someone, even if the person is a partner, the person is your family member, your brother, your sister, state a contract. Sign something.
The way you're saying this, you already say you have experience. You have
We-
experience.
I
You
worked-
can tell us your experience.
I worked with someone. I'm sure the person will be watching me. I worked with someone. I drew an event plan, what you should do, budgeting, how you do your sales and everything. Then last, I'm sorry, the way I don't feel your energy and your vibe with me, so now I don't want
I
to
have
work.
shared my ideas with you. You don't feel
After
my vibe.
you get it. Now the mistake I did was friends, family and friends vibe.
Tender
Meja
fire
yo.
friends.
Contract. Me
It's
if
very, very
if you are
important.
giving me a gum and we are doing a business with just that gum, we'll sign a
We'll
contract.
sign a contract.
Yeah.
At
One
least.
year we'll meet at the court. Then we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Because hey,
They-
every time I said hey,
They take do you oh.
then you'll be there and you'll be seeing your idea. The only thing they've done is change the name of the idea.
Yeah.
And using that same idea, then you'll be watching. Be like,
Now wait, I have a question. Assuming you had a business and then your fiance or your girlfriend has poured ideas into it, would you start to think that she's a stakeholder? Maybe not officially.
with me,
Yes.
I'm very loyal. So, which one to be this one?
Let me put my leg down.
I'm very
You're
loyal.
very loyal.
So I'll
You are
see
loyal
you.
like an insurance company.
What you are saying.
Okay.
So I'll see you as being part of what we are building it together. So if one day I am moving now or I'm doing it, I'll be like, 50% is yours, 50% is mine. That's how I am. Me and Bayemi who say na me na one of the idea and buy me. Probably the guy is trying to steal the lady's idea.
Ideas.
That's
She's
what he's
improved
doing.
The business.
Exactly.
so
So
much.
just run and start all over. You are not starting over from zero. You are starting with experience. So
But experience that could go baby into no. That's a nice
once a broken heart, they are very something you. Charlie, broken heart is that. I mean, broken heart is painful. Oh. So if she's in that zone,
Yeah.
I would advise you just run and leave vengeance to God. First Samuel chapter 26,
Preach it.
verse 27.
Preacher,
Last
man.
one. Almost say leave vengeance to God because
Vengeance
David
is of the Lord.
exactly because David left vengeance to God and Nabal suffered for it with his stroke and a woe. And so, what's that they are saying?
We got
So,
preachers in the
and
house,
see,
man.
the
We
guy
got
there,
preachers in the house.
he will suffer for it
You suffer for it.
because hey,
And what do you? The ladem.
Yeah.
You have a boyfriend. He's your fiance, and you push. I mean, obviously, you're a very smart woman. You push ideas into the business. You realize that since you came or you added your touch to the business, it is growing expeditiously. Now he tells you, "Oh, my mother is going to da 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 da." The moment you're putting your ideas, you're putting your contributions into the business, do you automatically assume that because I'm putting these ideas into it, I'm just doing it as his girlfriend, or I'm doing it because I hope to become a shareholder, a stakeholder, own some part of it, get proceeds from it?
Okay. So before I answer that, I would like to talk from a background as a professional business administrator. Plus, I have businesses around. I can do consultation and all of that as well. The truth is, we studied sole proprietorship. We did partnership.
Yes.
And there's partnership by liability and unlimited. So the thing is, if when you study business law, even verbal agreements.
Yes, they still hold.
It's very
yes.
legal. But once the person didn't make any even verbal commitment to you, and you are that you see, we didn't think of it from that. She's only yes, I'm good at that. If you are discussing your business idea with me right now, I can think of a lot of possible things that I could add up to your business. Most of the time, I just do it out of, I just want to help you. To me, I'm not even thinking as a stakeholder. But here's the case, you are my fiancé. I can choose to help my fiancé. I can choose to genuinely say, oh, sweetheart, I think you should add this flair to your business. It doesn't make me a stakeholder. You see, that is why we have to be honest with ourselves. The only time I will start to think and see myself as a stakeholder is I run the day-to-day activities of this business with you, which the lady did.
Yes.
So in that context, if you're a smart lady, one of the things you should start bringing up in conversations with, honey, we are doing this together. We are re-registering the business as partnership. Let my name be legally recognized in the
Yes.
document that I am not just your bedroom partner. I am your business partner.
As well.
Repeat it.
The lady-
Bedroom partner, repeat it.
Sorry, but the
Bedroom and business
yes,
partner.
it's two different
BBNB.
partners.
BBNB, that's right.
It's two different partnerships. Yes, bedroom partnership is different. That one, it has to do with the whole family coming to sit. When it comes to business partnership, the law is involved.
Even if we break up, crowd still collect
Yes,
money.
yeah, that's why. See, what's his name? The man from America, the Microsoft owner, Bill Gates.
Yes.
Yes.
He and Melinda are divorced, but Melinda still
Still
owns shares
yes,
in the business.
in the business.
You see, so if you are a smart money making woman like me, I will never run your business for you I'm saying it point blank, on a day-to-day activity
I actually
and not have
love
a
that you're
partnership.
mentioning this because I have a friend in the US, right? And he's an amazing business owner. He owns a couple of businesses. But every time he comes to Ghana and he knows how great I am with editing, I just recognize us as friends, right? At least when we
Please don't do money.
well, you see, that's the thing. When we first met, it was just friendship, right? And it wasn't, we weren't even like best friends or anything. We were just friends. But he loved the way I edit. So he had a couple of videos and then he wanted me to put it together for him. And then when I did it, he was like, take $100. And then I was like, oh no, I just did. And they said, no, never make that mistake.
At all.
Exactly.
Always remember to be expensive.
Yes.
You are bringing so much to the table. Don't think of it as, oh,
You are
it's
the table,
editing.
darling. You are the full table.
The food
With
is
four
also
legs.
there, why it's not- it's not the table.
Yeah.
You know, and from that thing he said, or he did, it made me
Change
start to
your mind.
reanalyze myself.
Yeah.
Me, no one had to tell me. I just knew
Because
I'm expensive.
even when I'm talking for you, even when you are my friend, you have a business, and I come and say, "Oh, guys, you should come to Tabora and come and," I'm still
Hey.
advertised for you.
Yeah.
You still have to pay me.
You
for it.
have
Yes.
to pay.
And
You have to.
when you started talking, I started to remember what his words were,
Yeah.
and I think you are right. It's better to have something that
legal agreement.
legalizes that
Yeah.
agree. Oh, Charlie, this
So
lady.
she's not smart in my
Smart
words.
money woman.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah,
You're
she's
not
not
a
smart.
smart money woman.
Yeah, me, I started making money at a young age. You know, my baobab juice business. I started right after senior high school. I was only 16.
Wow.
So when I see women that are solely dependent on a man to survive, it irks my soul.
It hurts me.
Yeah, I feel like, how? Why? Who did you?
I always tell people, like, if
Wow.
you're, especially on Snapchat,
Yeah.
if I go through your story and everything you post about is men, I'll remove you.
You should.
I don't want to see those things. And he asked you, if you want to
It's
take
embarrassing.
me out, you have to
Yeah.
buy me a dress.
Oh, how?
What do you? So you're telling me you don't even
You
have an
can't
outfit to?
eradicate.
Yeah. Before the man came, she was naked, like the
Eh,
Garden
and
of
those
Eden.
are the people that don't believe in going for dates alone. If you
Yes,
tell them,
yes,
like
yes.
I can make a video where I'm sitting at a restaurant alone. They'll ask me, "Oh, who are you with?" And I'm like, "I'm alone." Hey, you are sitting there alone.
Alone?
Immediate, it can never
Oh,
be.
I
you.
like alone
Someone will
me
even
time.
ask you, what's the budget you are using to
Yes.
take it out?
Yeah.
Like,
Are you serious? Then the what X me cries. Nowadays, some people go around with microphone. They'll ask you if a man wants to take you out, what should be his
What
budget?
should be
His
his budget?
budget is saying.
Now you
His
see
budget
somebody
is
we
with
both
their
not going
slippers
to
and their
eat?
shorts,
Shorts.
and they will tell you that 5,000
5,000
cities.
cities.
5,000 cities.
5,000.
Now me
Who
don't
be
go
say-
country,
who be
country,
say
club,
Juma Crow, yeah,
cry,
crown,
and
crown.
let's say 5,000 cities.
Me say,
They don't even have a Ghanaian passport to fly away in case of an emergency in the country.
And you are
Those
telling
the
us that you
people.
want 5,000 cities.
Yeah, those are the
You go on
people
a
asking.
date.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, who are applying for a
what's it, Bema? If we see a type of lady who is always you are taking me out for 3,000, 5,000, we will run. Because I know if I have a business or I have something I want to do,
they're always receiving. They don't know how to give.
Yeah.
you don't know how to give. And if I have a business for you to manage, you destroy it.
Yes.
Or they didn't have a shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about Coachella?
She'll do BBL and
obey
work
BB and all
Hard,
the
hard,
other
hard. Me say.
and it is quite frustrating and
Yeah.
disheartening to see ladies not make smart money decisions.
keyword.
So in the bid to gather ourselves to give you that that advice to be a smart money woman, we're going for a short commercial. We're going to come back to talk some more. Welcome back. It's still Broken Pen on MX24 TV. And guys, Telecel says with Telecel Cash, it's your secure and convenient cash platform that is still offering the lowest charges ever. Even better, sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is still free on the Telecel Play app. So whether you're paying school fees or you're sending cash to your favorite person, send it keke. Remember, you can make payments to all other networks anywhere cash transfer is accepted as a means of payment. Dial *110# or download the Telecel Play app today. Now send it keke. Telecel, connecting energies. Now, guys, we're back. Asida, she's giving us her story, right? If you're just joining us, there's a lady called Asida who has pretty much invested her time, her energy, her brains, her resources into her boyfriend's business, right? And he's traveled out of the country. Now she thinks that she's bound to be a part of the business. And our dear young man is telling her, "Oh no, 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 no! My mother is going to be in charge of the business." Da 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 da. She's trying to ask him, "Are we still on for the marriage?" And he's kind of like pulling away. He doesn't want to have conversation about the marriage anymore. If it were you, if it were you, what would you have done? So that is the premise of our conversation today. Deladim,
Yeah.
can a relationship survive when one person feels left behind in the dream that every time everybody starts a relationship, there's always a purpose. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And a lot of people, I don't know about others, but a lot of people believe in dating to get married or to start a family or to start something, anything. Now, the very dream that you have created before your boyfriend traveled, you're feeling left behind when it comes to the business, when it comes to even the marriage plans itself. Do you think a relationship like that can survive?
No.
Why?
It takes two to tangle,
Mhm.
honey. Because to start with, it's mostly the men, just as the Bible says, is
Yes.
the leader.
Oh,
Yes,
The
the man
head.
is the head.
The head.
You know, most of the time
The
when we
woman
are saying the
support.
man is the head, they only focus on provision. A man is in context of being a leader, not just providing. Being a leader is different from providing.
Being a
Everyone
provider.
can literally provide.
But how
So,
to lead?
Yes. If the person leading the supposed relationship
Yes.
is opting out, is blanking out on
He's
you.
stretching his.
Exactly. You know, he's giving you the cold shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, what are you waiting for?
Like,
My question
What
is,
other
I think
sign
a
do
lot
you
of
need?
women do not know their worth.
Mm,
They don't even know how important they are as
they
a
are.
human being. They see their worth if a man validates who they are, and that is her. I think that is the beginning of her problem.
Yes.
She's too much involved in the relationship than the man being involved. You see, I'll take you back to the Bible again because me, I read my Bible a lot.
Please take us there. Take
Yes.
us there. Take us there.
You know,
Take us
when
there.
God was commanding, He asked the man to love the woman. It's not the woman's responsibility to love. So once you are loving than the person who's supposed to love, you do a lot of mistakes out of the abundance of,
Love.
pardon my French, foolishness called love. If you are submitting truly, you think with your head instead of thinking with your emotions, which naturally women, we are more emotional than being rational. So this lady, she's just in the relationship alone. So that relationship cannot work because the person you are having in the relationship is not there with
He's
you.
not there.
For him
Now,
to
he's not
bring
even there physically.
exactly for him to even bring his mom in the picture, it's like
yeah.
sending you a very strong message.
Message.
Me, I'm not against mother-in-laws. No, I love them. They are. In fact, they had to give birth to their handsome sons for
So
them
that
to marry
we
us.
marry them.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I love mother-in-laws. They are doing awesome. But here's the point: he's trying to make you know who
It's like
his
he's giving her
priorities
signs, so
are.
like subtle signs. Say, my mother doesn't like you. You are no longer part of the
Exactly.
plan.
Yeah,
So
more
be
red flags.
going, and I just say,
He's like
hey, go.
he doesn't want to tell her that, oh, we are broken up, but you that catch
No,
the
but
sign
but
and you
that
remove
that I don't
yourself.
like ghosting. Look straight in my depth because before we started the relationship, you looked
came
in
to
my
me
face
and then you told
you
me you
asked me
liked
out.
me.
Exactly. So if
Thank you
want
very
an
much for
out,
that.
be a man, shoulder
Some
it.
people, the slightest thing, then they'll go 3 weeks without talking to
Hey,
you.
this one
Please,
experience.
that is not
Experience.
that.
Experience is
Maybe I
talking.
come ask them.
Oh, what
Me
can
come
I
ask
say?
Then you've gone through a lot. A
Hey,
lot went through
a
you.
lot went through me, and I went through that lot.
Oh wow.
Never again in my life.
It won't work. It won't
See, now
work.
if I see certain things, nobody has to tell.
Fly.
See, I always say that there are certain red flags. We see it, but then we use paint to paint it green.
To make it look very
Yes, so
nice.
that it will be do like my dress. It will
Yes.
be green. Meanwhile, it's the color of this chair.
Yes.
The thing is red, but you have painted it and you have turned it into green. Kwabena?
Yes, what have I done to you? The way you said Kwabena.
Yes. Is it betrayal? Do you feel like what the guy has done to our lady, Asida, do you feel like it is betrayal or it's just business? Like we were in business together, Charlie. The business is flowing. I don't need you anymore. You can go. At the end of the day, everybody has free will.
Yeah.
I can choose not to work with you again. It's the same way with breakup. Anybody can break up with anybody for whatsoever reason they have. They don't have to come and explain to you in detail. But in this case, she has already given us the prefix. They have
Yes.
talked about marriage. He even wanted her to be part of the business. It's not like she stood up and decided I wanted to be part of this
Even
business.
wanted her to take over.
Take over. You see
It is
that, and I feel
betrayal.
like that is where the whole idea came from because she had talk. I'm about to take over. She
So I want to quit my job and take
take
over.
over.
But she
Why
doesn't
lucky
know
person
that.
why
Hey,
you get to the job? Kala, and I
it
swear
is
you.
it is betrayal to, sorry to say, to the highest degree.
Because nonsense
Because-
level, cry.
And come back when I'm missing my mental level.
Nonsense level.
Because why will I communicate with you, talk to you, sit down, we plan our life together. No, it's and yes, why say I say you are living your life. We've planned our
We've
life
planned it
together.
together. Imagine trying
And
to
we are
pull your
moving.
life's plans in tandem with somebody's own.
Then now
And
the
then-
person is moving back.
Eesh.
Now you are standing alone. I say you go out to wilderness.
Eh,
You have to find
Come
your way
on.
out.
no be small metaphors.
How will you go out of that? Now
Yeah.
the lady is in that zone. I don't know what to do. What should
I
I
think
do?
now it is a mix of broken hearts, a mix of disappointment,
Disappoint
the
everything.
betrayal. Adwuma ya wenya.
When
Boy is so wenya. There's a you there. She went
it's
clean
a social
sheet, though,
media,
0
social
for 0.
media, social media. No, I'm saying. Now, my question is,
Yeah.
why will you stick with someone like this and still ask us questions to give you answers to?
I feel like the answer
Like-
is right in front of you.
Exactly.
His mother doesn't really like you. He himself, he has been giving you a cold shoulder. He has already told you the business is turning the name of the business or the details of the business into his
In
mom's name. Naka wo bukratia wo ye edwuma de ka ma mi di wo de be wo ma mi ohun tem. Ohun nya wo. And your sister,
So
your mom and your
young,
sister too.
the young guy he has his own agenda.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. The PSG player, he has his own agenda. That's how come I'm saying the boxer Crampono was registered in his mother's name.
Yes.
You know, I
So
was
he has
just
an agenda.
I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
I think most men sometimes when they meet certain types of ladies and the ladies are smart, intelligent, they get attracted to that intelligence, not necessarily because they have a future.
And
with
I
that
just
woman.
want to add that sometimes they get attracted to that intelligence, then later feel threatened by the same intelligence.
That was where I
No,
was driving to.
Yes.
Please, I'm not
So,
like that.
so
Wait, what
he
you
Because this one is experience I'm using to talk to you people. It is experience that
tell
I'm using
us
to talk
about
to you.
it.
Attracted by intelligence, and that same
Threatened.
intelligence was threatening him. It felt as if we were in a competition.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
At some point,
dangerous.
you just
I
have to
am
leave.
someone. I like it when I'm in town with the boys. Then we are talking about something. I say, no, this thing I don't have an idea. Let me call my woman. Hello.
Oh,
This.
sweet
It's always
boy.
nice.
It's nice.
It is
It's so nice.
Sometimes just act as if you are dumb.
Masters and you are my husband. You're supposed to say, oh, let me call. My wife has
Okay,
knowledge on
I
this.
think I am
You get
fortunate
it?
because I get that call. Babe, please, you know this.
Hey, pepper us.
And
But
you
then-
see, I always say that. Look, you see the person I mentioned that is in the US.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand chi, right? So sometimes when he goes on social media and he sees, like things about Ghana, and he usually comes to Ghana and he sees things about Ghana politics and things. It's just so nice when he sends me the video and he tells me, "Oh, this person said something in Chi. Can you explain it to me? I'm trying to," and I feel so
You
important.
feel
I'm like,
good. You
yeah,
get it. Yeah.
the Speaker of Parliament was telling me that.
You get it.
It's
You
about
get it.
Because looking at this
Convert it
whole
to-
story, I
Nana,
think
let him say, what me Kasara catch him say, break down your English. You know my English.
And I usually like it when my woman
How?
is correcting me. Once you are speaking the English. Once
Yeah.
we Ghanaians, our English is some of us, someone like me. My English is some way.
It's 50-50.
But 50-50. So when I'm talking to her, then be like, oh no, say it this way.
So
But I
Parliament
correct
for
you
is-
sometimes.
How you
I
usually do.
correct.
And it's nice.
It's just nice.
It's
People
nice
feel
and
threatened
cute.
not too
by
hard.
that, and I think that is what was happening.
That was what I was saying. That when we were discussing the whole thing, thinking deeply about the whole thing, the guy saw her intelligence. I don't know if he's sapiosexual or something. He got attracted to that intelligence. After the ladies had poured in all her brain and her energy, and then, as she said, he started to feel threatened. His mom probably, I don't know.
I'm sure the
out
mom
of
was telling him
context.
that would they
don't-
She'll come and
Yeah.
control you in
Yeah.
the house. She'll,
come and
you
control
know,
you.
maybe too, the mom didn't even tell him anything. And his friends are feeding him stories like, oh, don't let a woman take over. Women, when they are in charge, they misbehave and all of that and all of that. So, because from the beginning of the whole story, she kept saying, and I was in love, and there was nothing from the guy's side proving he has been in love with this woman.
But do you also not think that perhaps now I'm coming to the mother's side?
Yeah.
She's also feeling that if he gives her the business or he makes her take over the business, they are not married yet.
Yeah.
And then she takes over the business and she says, oh, me too. You know, some people they have that.
So
I
they
said,
should
let
marry.
me hurt you before you come and hurt
So
me.
they should marry. What are they
that's why
waiting
they
for?
Say,
But
they say
maybe
communication is key.
she now maybe she doesn't really
Bibia ye
like
kasa.
the lady like that. Too.
Bibia ye kasa, communication is key. Catch me say, oh, looking at things, I want my mom to take over for some time. Then
When we are
legally married.
But how
then,
would they even get married when your man is even in there? And I don't think he has plans of coming back to Ghana.
No.
Really?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I don't know why she's still sitting there anyway.
Because all the
No, I'm
plans
sure,
are there.
I'm sure the lady's friend is telling her. He said, the Bema who I doing.
Bema who na yeding. Please. That's why I said.
oh,
I said we
Bema
don't
who-
know our worth.
Let me tell you, you can go to Nigeria, Togo, US,
Yes.
Ethiopia, Angola,
Everywhere.
Antarctica, and you find your
You find your
soulmate there.
man.
I come to stay in Ghana. And me doing, Ghana men, the women
Oh,
are
please.
plenty.
They'll
and
show
the
you
men
pepper.
in
Oh,
Cameroonian pepper.
Hey,
the red one, precisely.
Please, some of us, we are very sweet, though. We are like.
me,
the
I say
darling
if
one.
Ghana man doesn't marry me, I'll travel out. I'll look for another person.
Hey, we are sorry.
Yeah,
What have we done to you? Tell me.
Ghanaian men.
I
Ghanaian
am
men.
sitting here, tell me. I'm a
Ghanaian men.
Ghanaian.
Obaku de nada sa
Brother.
and he wants to get married and then who's him best now? And this thing, I really hope he's watching it. Me, I don't like visiting people. That's
Okay.
because I feel like if I visit you, now you feel like you have to visit me back. Or if you visit me, now I have to return the favor by visiting you.
Exactly.
And the way my work is, I don't have time. It's only weekend. The weekends, so I want to sleep. If you want me to visit or you want to see me, let's meet somewhere so I can go back home. And you told me that we met fresh, we were talking, we're in the talking stage.
Yeah.
Non-existent talking stage. And he was like, oh, come and visit. And I said, I am not very comfortable visiting people. But because you've been asking for a while, I think, let me think about it. And then I'll let you know when I'm in Accra, and then I can come and visit. So I came to Accra someday. It was a Friday. So I said, oh, are you available on Saturday? I think I'll be doing something around the mall. So it'll be easy for me to connect from there. Send me your location and everything. Do you know the first question you asked me? Are you on your period?
What?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
What's it?
Okay.
And I didn't need to hear anything else.
That's so disrespectful.
That was the... See, I don't even want to answer your question with an answer or a response. And that was it. Because yes, from that question, I know what you're driving at.
That's so disrespectful.
I didn't answer it with a response. I didn't say, oh, you can't talk to me like that. No.
But see them like, if for where to make you can't house safe.
The only thing I said was, good night. And that was it.
Oh, wow.
And he never heard from me again. And I've blocked him everywhere.
Because so bush.
Very uncivilized human being.
Yeah.
And if you see him,
very, very
oh, apprentice, come and
please, you show us the picture so that we don't fall for that victim.
And the way I'd gone to fall in love with Kwewu because I went to work during the Easter time, and I fell in love with the town. Only for you to come and destroy the whole Kwewu.
Please let us see their face and avoid such brothers.
We are met. Fine boy,
oh wow,
fine guy. And I think on my birthday, was it on my birthday? Yes, on my birthday, he gave me a gift that I didn't ask for, unsolicited for gift, unwarranted gifts. And the funniest thing is when he gave me that gift, I didn't tell anybody about it, and I didn't use the gift. So the moment he said that, Yango delivery there, everywhere you ask them to go, they will go. After that message, good night, the next day, I did Yango delivery. And you see, he's not smart. Sebio, he's not very wise. Because I texted him the Sunday morning, and I was like, oh, hello, where's your location? So I said, na me bebo. To my location, I'm the two Yango delivery. Then I put the gift in a bag. And I sent it in. I gave them the number that when they get there, they should call this particular number and give it to him. And I gave it back to him. So what can say gift? Minti asio. Say gift nintio. And funny enough, I still have the message because I saved it in my snap. Why would you ask me that? Are you on your period?
It's bad.
And are you a ritualist?
Grossly disrespectful.
Are you a ritualist? Do you want to? Because the first thing, when he said that, the first thing that came into my head was, you're a ritualist. Because why are you asking me that? I said, you want to remove the... And you to do your thing.
Not even being a ritualist. I just think it's grossly disrespectful to you being
a lady. It is very disrespectful.
It means it only sexualizes you.
Exactly.
Nothing above that.
And it shocked me because every conversation we've had nothing to do with sexuality or anything like that.
Then that was so out of the blue.
So that was why I was so surprised. I was like, good night. Because
someone had his phone or something.
Okay, so
I don't understand.
Boys, please, I beg. You know, it's one sporting, so.
Yes.
But I visit sometimes, if it's settings, we'll start like, oh, and the conversation is normal.
It is not sometimes,
about,
all the time.
Oh, which has to be, is not sometimes. No, how are you doing? Have you eaten? Are you okay? Can you do this? Can you do let me help you do this. That's the convo. Oh, when are you visiting me?
It's your house and museum. I don't even know why people keep asking come and visit. It's your house and museum. If you come to Nkrumah Museum, we go there once a year. Every day come and visit me. Come and visit.
What's a new day? Say, young Quatina Abonte. What's a Santa's Quatina Abonte? I will spend this.
Why should I come to your house? What is in your house that I have not seen?
Netflix and chill. We can Netflix.
I have Netflix on my phone. I have Netflix on my phone.
I have Netflix on my phone. I have Netflix. I have Apple Plus.
What's sometimes
nice movies are even on YouTube than Netflix.
I have YouTube Premium.
You watch nice movies.
What do you want to?
We can talk.
About
we can pray online.
We are having a convo then.
Let me cook for you.
Sometimes, once I say I know how to cook. So I invite you, let me cook for you.
Please bring it to me.
Cook it and put it in a basket.
Delivery.
Put it in a basket. You
But
understand red, white,
national
blue?
agenda.
No, I want to say something quickly.
Yeah.
My grandmom used to tell us how they were married, like when they are young age, and I think we missed that line in this generation.
I always tell people that
they don't
traditional
date.
love is
This
the
whole dating
They don't
thing.
date.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
don't
do
date.
that.
They don't date.
My grandma says it all the time. How the woman came to her, said, "Oh, I want you to marry this so and so man. Who is your father? This is my father." She wasn't home. They just came behind her. Oh, okay, this is your daughter. We want to marry her. This is the parent discuss. Then the parents sent people to the hometown of the man to do background check. If they don't have any strange sickness, no epilepsy, no
Yeah.
strange madness in their family,
no witchcraft.
you know, all
Yes.
of those things. When the father was
Witchcraft
convinced
na
that,
more day.
yes, I was ready to take this man as my in-law.
Yeah.
He agreed. They gave the list. They never met, they never had dates. She didn't have to go and cook for the man. She didn't have to go and wash for
and
him.
honestly,
she didn't have to clean
yes.
his room for him.
Even
And
my
they were
mom tells
married.
me
they had
because
6 children.
You are looking at me too much.
Yes, but I'm telling you.
because you're a man, you are studying it for the men.
This
Okay,
generation,
listen.
we miss that. I think the
No,
whole
I-
dating context
I
is a
get
waste
what-
of
And
time.
you
I
know
guess
what
what you're
annoys
saying,
me
though.
about dating in
They're
our
promising.
generation is the problem that they don't even ask you to be their girlfriend.
No.
They
It
just
starts.
assume they start no.
Oh,
They
no,
are
no,
telling you,
no,
babe,
no, I'm not sure it's like that. I'm not.
babe, boo.
Please, me,
Oh, no, I'm
it
not
doesn't
sure.
work
Then
like
they will be
that.
celebrating 1 year anniversary. When did he ask you to be your girlfriend?
No, wait, no, I'm not sure it happens that way because
No,
I
it's
know.
a shame.
It happens.
Are you
Someone
sure?
was
It
dating me. I
happens.
didn't know the person was dating me.
Hey, wait, no. Are you sure?
It
I am
happens.
serious.
Hey,
No,
it's,
because
brothers,
you see,
this
once
one I don't know.
they assume because
You are
they're
nice.
talking to the person every
I
day. They're
respond.
talking to you.
Yeah.
You've gone out on a date.
Okay.
Then
And-
and when the sexual encounters come into play,
It's confirmed.
and look what they have confirmed. Yeah.
But and the sex sexual anybody.
It's
Yeah.
me. I'll boldly say.
I need you to buy flowers and
Hey,
come
wait,
and
wait, that-
tell me
no,
that
No,
you
you
love
don't
me.
need.
No,
But
no,
you have to officially ask me.
Ask me
Please,
out.
I want you to
Yes,
be my
I want you to be
girlfriend.
my
Let me
girlfriend.
say
Let me
yes.
think about it. Give me the opportunity
me
to
say
think
yes.
about it.
No, wait, but wait, too. It seems we are. I said, my emotions not baby. No. We are talking about someone's business.
Because of
Yes.
what Asida has done.
That's
That's
so
why.
irrational.
No, it
Because by this
seems you
time,
guys
the
are
guy
talking
didn't
about
ask her to be his
experience.
girlfriend. No, they just started somewhere.
You
Then
see?
it's
You
just
see what I was
entered
saying?
inside.
Right.
It's Skolomo.
And then they started dating.
No,
Dating way.
She's not smart.
Oh,
It's okay, wait, Kwabena, I have a question. You
Ask
asked
me.
that. Right now, how do you speak up without sounding like a greedy person?
Please, this one I'll be greedy. Hey,
How
which
do
one
you
is that?
speak up without sounding like you are greedy? Because we were kind of saying,
wait,
oh,
I'll
you told
talk
me
to you.
that I will take over. I
No,
didn't take over.
no.
You understand? It might
I'll just walk
sound
away
some way.
quietly. Then I'll, hey, the
With
second that will
everything
come
that you have
to you.
invested into this business,
No,
Oh, no,
I believe
me,
you.
I won't walk away quietly. Oh.
Hey,
No.
I will fight.
I understand.
Do you know
no,
what
this
this
one, I'm not
reminds
being,
me of?
The lad, I understand.
Do you know what? This reminds me of? You know, a year or two ago, there was an issue about a certain man, a bank guy,
A girl
and then the
suing
girl.
the sugar.
Yes,
I was
and
about
she-
saying that.
She sued
Yes.
him. So me, I feel like she should sue them.
No, seriously, you know, if you are in a relationship with someone, there is a law like that. And
Yes.
the person says-
yes.
I just don't know the exact law, but
There's
there's
a law
actually
like
a
There's
law
a,
that
there are two
covers
a law
girls
like
that
that.
have been doing a video about those type. You can actually
You
there's a
can
law.
sue
sue
the
somebody.
You
person.
can sue. You
Even
can
if
sue them.
word
Emotional
like, oh,
investment,
okay, you
physical
are my girlfriend.
investment, intellectual
Exactly.
That's
investment.
me, I believe in the fact that leave everything to God.
Hey.
And when you start,
What's
when you
that?
start
They
out,
let
they
them
say, it is not kind of them. Martina Sio.
Finish
But
yours,
I believe,
I'll say mine.
I believe that if you like the way the lady puts in her energy and everything,
Yes.
meaning you can do something for yourself and do it very well.
Very well.
It will surprise you that you will do what you are supposed to do, and theirs will start dwindling down. Whatever they worked for.
Me, I will
Ebe-
use
ebe
the
be yawa.
same strategy of you people to
My
do
own
my own.
customers, no one na ye bibia o, or no one official customers ni bibia. Me, I will take my customers quietly without you
And then,
knowing.
yeah.
Then your business will be going no. Obeti when you know, me ma blow.
Yeah, blow.
It's not small.
The lad
blow.
them. No, you wait.
Please, I was telling my
No,
mom
please mention her
something.
name again.
The lad them.
Okay,
That's
you
it.
understand. Where she's going.
Yes, I was telling my mom something the last time that one of the problems Ghanaians have, because I've mingled with few Nigerians, we are too calm. We say
Yeah.
too much. Oh, fama nyame, please.
Don't
I will
give
not
to
fama
Nyame, oh.
nyame.
Don't fama
I will
nyame,
not.
yeah.
Please, God will not come down to beat the person for me.
beat the
No,
person.
I'll not beat you,
Hey.
but I'll make sure I deal with you through the right ways.
Right ways.
I won't
Okay.
curse you. No, I was not raised up
Oh,
to be
David,
like that.
David, David,
Okay.
David.
No, but then I will have to sit you down and tell you the hard truth to your face. How you've hurt me. You've wasted my
I
time.
feel your pain.
You
You are
will
talking in
go,
pain.
yeah, you
You
will
know,
you
like,
will walk
she's
with
as
that. You will walk with that guilt for the rest of your
your
life.
life.
And I'll make sure I'll take you on legally too. What belongs to me, I have to take it back.
Yeah.
Because definitely there are evidences and traces of me contributing to
Yes,
that
you've already
business.
binded your words.
I will not
your,
wait.
the business
I
to
will
your words
not
by
farm
telling you.
nyame.
Hey.
Farm
No, I'm not
nyame
farmer
say.
nyame.
You can't farm man.
No.
But guys, we have gotten to my favorite part of the show. Look into my eyes. And I know you guys are new on the set, so look into my eyes as a segment where we're drawing down the curtains on the show.
Yeah.
You look directly into your cameras and then you lay a piece of advice for our dear Asida. So Deladem, let's start with you. Tell Deladem something for
Hey,
I said
Asida.
tell Asida something for me.
Hi, Asida. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, I want you to start running as soon as possible. Run very fast. Hi. In fact, flee diligently, and don't let it go. If you have to fight for this legally, if you need counselors to advise you emotionally, you need all that support right now. And pray as much as you can as well, because there's nothing God cannot do. But then again, don't famanyame. Deal with it. Yeah, deal with it. Handle it. Be strong. Move on. Because most of the times we don't move on. We let go, but we don't move on. So move on. Move on. Leave that space. But heal. Do well for yourself. You are business minded. I don't know why you are wasting your talent. Sweetheart, make money. Be rich. We'll meet at the top. Thank you.
Period. Governor.
I would say she should communicate with the guy so that they'll sit down and talk and find out what she's doing wrongly. Because right now she's thinking for herself. Maybe the guy has heard something from a friend or whatever. You should, and also seek advice from people like counselors. The way you've brought your issue here, it's good. So you can seek advice from your pastors, your close relatives, and know what to do. With the business, I think you should. It's not bad for you to start all over, but you are starting from experience. And also, as she said, it seems I'll go with what the Ladem said too.
Of course.
You should
Period.
you can sue, but don't let it leave you stagnant at one place. You have to move. You have to do something for yourself and build yourself. Charlie, money is important to me.
It's
I need
important
money.
to
Money.
stop thinking about
Yeah,
love.
so
And
yeah.
then also, no pound.
That's how
Really
really.
And I always tell women that there is some sort of satisfaction that comes from getting things done by yourself. I remember the first time I bought myself a wig. You know, I was so excited.
Oh.
And I am so happy that I've grown to a point where even when I'm buying a wig, I don't have to overthink it.
Yeah.
Like, you get
Okay.
like if I'm buying a dress for myself, I'm like,
It feels
I
good.
made the money. It's my money. I'm using it to buy it. I don't have to overthink
It's-
it.
it's
But
the
imagine it's
same
a man
thing.
that is sponsoring
Oh.
me.
Yeah,
Now I have
it's-
to go and
it's-
think
but-
about
but
that
you know
when
that-
he's coming to see me. You understand?
But you know that
See me now, I'll make money again.
it is actually the same thing for women. If we are buying something for the woman we love, it's nice when you buy it, then she appreciates it. You say, oh,
Obi no see take over faith. The one person will buy take you over. No.
Let's say,
Oh,
Before-
women,
redemption.
Asida, I really hope that you take our advices and then you make a move. You don't have to be stagnant and nurse the pain. You can nurse the pain while you are on the move.
yes, on the move. Yeah.
Be like me. I get broken hearts, then I start taking gigs. Then I'll be
Sharp.
working. Sharp, 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 sharp. But guys, we have come to the end of today's show, and I hope we're able to mend this broken pen to the best of our ability. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible without Telecel Ghana, Nax Calabash and Cocktail, Betway, and Cowbell Coffee. So our crew backstage, we say thank you for your effort in making this a success. Guys, thank you so much for coming in studio today to have the conversation. Really appreciate it. Again, our guests, we have Deladem and Kwabena. Thank you so much. I'll see you same time next week. My name is Yavita. Peace out.